One day, while sifting through the muddy silt from the ocean floor, Rao found what he'd been searching for. A carved seal with the imprint of a three-headed animal. For Rao, this was the missing link between the myth and the reality. For in the Mahabharata, this seal is described in the exact same way. Known as a mudra, it is an identification card carried by residents of Krishna's Dwarka.
It says it is the duty of the guard to see that every citizen carries a mudra.
For Rao, the mudra established irrefutably that the Mahabharata and the story of Dwarka was not a myth, but an ancient historical record of events.
You don't find any inscription saying that is Krishna or Krishna's Dwarka, but we have got a mudra in the excavation, and therefore when what Mahabharata says is true, and this is one of the reasons why we call it as Krishna's Dwarka.
Skeptics are not prepared to accept that the Mahabharata may be more than fiction and cite the need for further scientific evidence.
We need to study the subject rationally rather than emotionally, and we have to get the evidence which can be accepted by any scientific body.
But archaeologist Rao has found an ally in an unexpected place.
A very good way of dating is by carefully observing the astronomical references. That gives a very accurate pointer.
Dr. B.G. Siddharth is an astrophysicist and an expert on the Mahabharata. Siddharth matches natural phenomena described in the Mahabharata with scientifically verifiable events in history.
The Mahabharata speaks of a total solar eclipse in a very dramatic setting, which fooled people to believe that the sun had set, and that had a tremendous dramatic impact in the Mahabharata war. Now, if one looks at the various eclipse records, which have been very precisely worked out, we again come to the conclusion that such an eclipse could only have been the one on the 24th of June, 1311 BC.
This is the exact same age of the pottery shards, the remains, and the mudra discovered in Dr. Rao's lost city. Rao is convinced that this underwater city is indeed the legendary kingdom of Dwarka. The evidence has spurred him to search India for other clues that the Mahabharata is not entirely myth, but a genuine account of past events. Meanwhile, on the streets of modern Dwarka, the Krishna devotees continue their daily ritual. For them, finding the real kingdom of Dwarka seems less important than offering their prayers to the Lord Krishna.
You know, we are all in search of Dwarka in our minds. We want to live in Dwarka with Krishna. So everybody who is a devotee of Krishna is in search of a Dwarka.